Woo!
It's going to be the most awesome anti-fear demonstration ever.
Party all night,
And
motherfucker.
also, they won't notice that they've been had that spell on them to cause 24 hours of insomnia because they will be partying too hard to try to sleep.
This is true. You have also just covered things that will come into play later, so that is a plus.
So that's my second round. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Next.
Bam! I've started a cakewalk.
Algernon is going to...
Okay, what's the name of this cult again?
The Sleeping Eye.
Sleeping Eye. All right.
Also,
okay.
one moment. Just because... need to do...
After we're done with you, you'll be the cult of the Weeping Eye.
Alright, overall, Al is currently evading blows and is unharmed.
You sound like you're trying not to cry.
I thought I hadn't even confronted him yet. I was just like going to him.
No, you've been battling him in the sky for 10 minutes at this point.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say things, but okay, never mind.
Go for it. I'm just saying you don't take any damage this round.
Okay, so where are we actually located?
You are in the rubble of the manor that you confronted the cultists in.
Okay.
He is off of the second story right now with you and being projected into the sky.
Okay. So, like, everything around us is projected?
Yup, with some camouflage from Witch Boy.
Okay. Let's see. I feel like we should wake Flat Top up and have him do something.
I'm sorry, but that's not camouflage. It's called set design.
Thank you. Finally,
If
someone recognizes my genius.
any of you want to loose Flat Top on the city again, give him an order.
That seems like it'd be the opposite of helpful.
Keep
We
in
could have
mind,
him
he's
track
still
down-
got another 20 or so hours of invisibility.
We could have him track down Francis.
You could.
I don't think we want to loose an invisible madman.
Well,
in
then
a
you shouldn't have done
time-
it last time, should you?
I didn't do anything.
Why the fuck is he invisible?
Because they
Mineral put him.
Mineral.
Mineral.
Most of this is my fault.
Made the crazy mass murderer invisible and undetectable.
Wait, since when is Flat Top a crazy mass murderer?
He didn't murder anyone.
He was just had a chip on his shoulder about almost being hanged.
What you missed last week, he was told to create a ruckus among the nobles. Minerel put a spell on him that made him invisible for 24 hours with a damn high check to spot him. And as a result, he went in with his 2 guns and just started firing from the rooftops at any nobles and guards he saw.
A fucking idiot.
Well, it did create a ruckus, which was the
Crime
point.
lords.
Why did I save that guy?
God.
That's it, I'm going back in time. Let's kill Hitler.
Anyway,
We already did that episode.
We also did.
I'm gonna move this guy.
Okay.
Okay, so there's
Space
more
for you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move these people out of the way.
Alright.
So it makes sense to me that they would not stick around.
Some of them have, but yes.
Okay, anyway, this all makes sense now. Okay, so we have already started fighting, but at some point Algernon is going to confront him and say, so what makes you Sleeping Eye people think you can just come into Bonerton and do whatever you want?
Fear!
God.
Fucking idiot.
Okay, you're not allowed to talk anymore. Your voice annoys me.
Alright, I will refrain from...
Can I roll an
Somebody
attack?
just found a secret.
No, this is in character.
Okay.
Let's see, can I roll an attack to, like, do something cool?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm letting
Roll
you
to
guys.
do cool.
Okay.
Pull an attack to cut out his larynx.
I'm going to roll Strength
shut
of
up.
Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Which does not roll well.
It rolls badly,
Make
actually.
another shot at it.
I think Mad Gear's gonna have to help you with that attack to make it look like it whiffed.
What if a 44 is a 44 better?
Yup.
Okay, so that's the one where I just leap way into the sky and come down straight on him.
Yes.
Just bam.
You are now riding him, swords in his shoulder.
I just like fall down, like stabbing directly down into him.
He just did the Zelda
Swords in
down
his
stab.
head.
I'm literally recreating the Attack on Titan theme opening.
I don't know.
No,
what the
get your
fuck
legs
that
bitten
means.
I'm not gonna. Well, he's not that much bigger than me.
I don't.
Then you're not.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
It's
It's a video game.
Okay.
Anime.
You make references to dumb shit all the time.
Well, it means
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know how to describe this. I need to know for actions.
okay. Giant anime about people that fight giants.
It's a really big anime. It's a really big.
Anime is massive.
Giant
It's
anime.
really big.
Okay,
This
the
anime
hugest
can't
anime.
fit on
Gotcha.
hard.
Yes.
It doesn't run below 1080.
All right, I'll take your word. I love 1080 snowboarding. Miriam is at
What?
the academy.
Alright.
You've ruined my turn, sir.
Have I?
Yes.
1080
know, just-
snowboarding was great.
Listen, everybody knows it's all about snowboard kids. Now let's move
Snowboard
on.
Kids
Yeah.
2 was excellent too.
Snowboard
Play
kids.
D&D.
I can't do the voices. Miriam,
You sure can.
Don't ever do that again.
Okay, so I'm at the academy.
you are.
Yeah, and so tell me about the people who I'm running into at the academy.
Most of them are panicking scholars, but you do see the librarian from your last visit to the city here.
Ah, yes.
Among
Very
others.
good. Okay, so I want to get the librarian and maybe some less panicky looking scholars together.
Okay. I will assemble you a council of 5.
Yes, council.
Yup.
Yes. Knowledge.
Where are
Knowledge.
my other NPC pogs? I just made new ones. You'd think I would know where the hell they are.
Alright.
I didn't
Oh.
put them in the folder. That's why.
Well, you do that. What I'm going to do is relay what I know about this whole situation, which is that, Algernon is fighting the guy who looks bigger than he actually is. There is an illusion on him. If we can dispel this illusion, people will probably be less afraid of this because they'll see that he isn't so big.
He's
And
just
that our guy Algernon is kind of giving him a beat down. And if Algernon on his own basically has this guy's number, imagine what'll happen once, other people start getting on this guy. So there's really nothing to worry about. Also, if any of you have any expertise in this sort of situation and know specific weaknesses or strengths of this sort of entity, please share that with the class at this time.
All right.
And if you don't know anything specific, start looking things up.
None of them offhand seem to know what to do with someone who has turned themselves into a vessel for a Dracolich, so they begin doing the research option.
Yes, research. And are any of them able to help with the illusion going on?
One of them thinks they know a person who could help, but they'll have to go find them. Do you want to let them go off?
I can probably get there a little faster.
You are going
yeah.
to want to head to the Commons, and there is actually a mage who has retired from the academy and living there.
Very good. What is this mage's name?
You are
Dingus.
Sure, why not, Dingus? Dingus
You know
comes.
what? I could buy.
I should know about.
I could buy a wizard being named Dingus.
What was that, Miriam?
Are there any titles or honorifics that I should use to address this wizard?
He just goes by Dingus now. He's retired.
Dingus.
Dirty Dingus.
It used to be High Tonkus, but
Librarian
Most
Bob,
people
I am
just call him
in charge
Sir.
of this situation. Please oversee the research effort. I will be back as soon as I am able. I will attempt to bring Dingus to either this location or the location from which he will be able to provide maximum benefit in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm off. Zoom.
And this is Miriam's turn. I'll start drawing. Excuse me, Dingus's house. It's a nice house. In the meantime,
House Dingus.
Mad Gear.
Mad Gear.
Mad Gear.
How many more turns until Dracolich and whatever?
10.
10.
Don't worry, things are going to start happening faster after this round.
What's Minerel doing?
Being with Joey.
I conjured the ritual and now I'm with Joey. We're supposed to be charging soon, aren't we?
Ghostly steeds. Yeah, on our turn.
I already did. I conjured the steeds.
Yeah, no, that's what you've been doing
At
for
this
10
round,
minutes.
they're going to be
Yeah.
ready.
What was that you said about asshole noble sneaking off?
One of them did, yes.
I can't find anything else that would be a good ritual to use right now that isn't kind of too complicated or too ridiculous. No, I have another good one. I could summon giant eagles to carry the horses.
That's what can we
Yes.
wait for your turn?
Perfect.
They can fly even higher, and they will also carry the 8 horses.
Wait,
Perfect.
if you summon the eagles, then perform a ritual to fuse the horses with the eagles, everyone
Oh,
can be
God,
riding on horse eagles.
I can do that. That is something that can be performed, although I don't know if it would necessarily be...
We should make a stop by the tailor.
Can
I'm
we
gonna
wait
Pegasus out of the deal.
Can we wait until it's your turn?
It might be immoral
Nah.
to fuse the eagles with the horses. That might be wrong.
Mad Gear.
Who? I'm Louie
In the
Louie.
meantime, let's summon some horses. I'm using the Eagle's Flight ritual. It's a level 10 ritual.
It's your turn.
Hang on.
Oh, it isn't? I'm sorry.
No. It's
I thought
Glass's turn.
Please.
You're jumping the gun there, Mineral. I admire your enthusiasm, though.
You admire your yeah, Plaz.
These nobles are all mice now. Fuck them.
Jesus. Okay. Congrats. That happened.
You
Is that-
critted one of them.
Is that permanent?
Yes.
Well, Givnif's going to have more problems to clean up when he's done here, but for the
I'm
moment,
sure
you've probably got this
Yeah.
taken care of.
Yeah, and I'll just, keep orchestrating this battle scene so it looks nice and cinematic, and, it's just entertainment, and if anybody in the red light district happens to catch a glimpse of it, Gibnaf can just be like, yeah, pretty great play, huh? Magically projected and whatever.
All right.
The end.
Back to Joey and Minerel.
The championship bulls.
I am summoning the eagles. I am doing what Tolkien could not. And
I thought it was Gandalf who did that.
So
You need
now
to
we're riding on flying ghostly horses that are themselves on top of flying
no,
ghostly
they're carried
eagles.
by eagles. Yes.
Okay.
But
The eagles can
horses
fly up to 30 squares in the sky, and they can go at a speed of 15, which is faster than both high and higher than the horses, which are themselves quite fast and high.
and capable of
Tell me about it.
Yes, and
Same.
Oh,
So what we're going to do is the eagles will swoop in and they'll airdrop us in on the enemy, and then the horses will swoop down and then we'll charge them.
Where
I
do
mean,
you...
the eagles are gonna drop the horses, and then the horses are gonna drop you. So you're going twice the speed of sound by the time you hit the ground.
Yeah, perfect.
Where are you planning to be dropped?
I don't know, that's Joe.
I guess we should be protecting the people, right?
It's on you. You're the
I don't know,
captain.
whatever, man. This is your eagles, man. I don't know.
Okay, Mineral, you take half of the horse eagles, and you go and protect the people in the bar. And I'll take the other half of the horse eagles, and I'll go
Why
help
do you need to
Algernon.
do a halo drop just to hang out at the bar?
I don't
That's where all
know.
the citizens are.
Okay, I'm gonna summon. Next, I'm going to summon a giant whale that will swallow the horse eagles and fly into space.
Yeah, it's a Final
Spit them
Fantasy
out
sudden.
at speed.
Mineral is going to take the guards and the horses and go and patrol the bar that is now housing most of the citizenship of both.
Okay, if you say so, Joey.
And I'll take the other half and go up and help Algernon fight the stupid
I
conductor.
will head over to the bar and make sure that everything is okay with them, and
Everybody
fly
pick your-
by on our horse eagle guards and make sure everything is cool.
Maybe Joey should instead go find Francis.
Why? Who cares about Francis?
He's doing shit.
Cares about doing shit.
This is on you guys. Is that the two of your turns?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Going into round 3, we have the lessened guard presence on the streets has started to lead to disorder in the commons, where a few people are
Joey.
starting to rob their neighbors or other smaller businesses.
Look what you did.
I have a plan for this. This is my round 3. I got this.
Okay.
Okay.
The Thieves District is still currently rather cleaned up, but there is beginning to be unrest there from the citizens and businesses. The merchants are filing out of the city as quickly as they can with no protection. And the Red Light District is pretty good. The brothels and other businesses are enjoying some of the best trade they've had in years.
Well, might as
What do
well
the
get
people
one
in the-
last in
what do the
before the
people at
city
the bar
blows
think
up.
of my flying horses?
They are impressed when they see them. However, the ones indoors do not see much of them.
I'll fly them past the windows.
Okay.
We'll airdrop out
Please
down the
don't
horses from
buzz
the
the
eagles through the
bar.
windows. And while we're going underneath by the windows, we'll have the eagles do a loop in the background.
Okay. That sounds pretty majestic. Let me make my roll for this round. Right. That's not bad. Okay.
Awesome.
Our spookometer hasn't gone up very high.
Nope. However, it is verging on the next level. In the meantime,
Where do
Gidneth.
you even see it?
Oh, a giant conductor. I'm getting pretty spooked about that. Just a
Where
little
do you-
spooked over
Where do you
here.
even see that?
He's tracking the number in his head. It's written on a notepad on my
Oh.
desk.
Oh,
currently
it's
at 6.
imaginary.
Actually, it's currently at 16.
16? Oh,
Out
snap.
of 100?
Yes.
Or, okay.
Anyhow.
16%.
All right. So, what's the mood like in the first annual all-night festival?
Thus far, everybody is pretty hype. They are ignoring the sky battle, given that there is...
The bubble machine's out. Everybody, neon is pew pew everywhere. Gidneff's noble and stirring rendition of the Bonerton anthem has segued into a dance hall remix. These guys are wubbing it up in here.
Okay.
And so, my work here is done. Now it is on to my round 3 decision, I say, with meta-knowledge as I leave.
Sure.
Love
And-
and peace.
Great.
And I'm going to head to, where is the Orphan District drawn? Is that drawn any longer?
That is right here where the thieves are.
Whatever
Okay.
happened to orphan I sent to college.
Just remember, ever since it got redrawn, I wasn't in those sessions. Okay. So, I go to the Thieves/Orphan/Deli District, and standing outside the gate, well, no, I have permission to go in. I just barge through the gate and shout, Guild Mistress, Uthia, I have a favor to ask.
At which point, someone comes out of the shadows, puts a hand over your mouth, and says, "Shut up, you fool." You are escorted indoors.
Oh, I didn't know Uthia was. Oh, suddenly it makes sense.
Uthia?
I know who Uthia is.
Who?
That little girl from the vampire village?
Who?
Yeah, I remember.
The one that's stowed away with us?
Who?
In a
never
year,
mind.
she somehow became a badass, I guess.
Somehow also fully grown.
I never said she was fully grown. She just looks gnome size.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
she's just disguised as a gnome.
Yeah.
How did she hide her pink hair?
She's a 10-year-old.
I said she's in disguise. I said the guild master was disguised.
It's
Don't worry about it.
Anyhow, you have a
All
meeting
right.
with the guild master.
All right. I remind her that she does owe me one, and after this, I'll owe her one much larger.
I mean, as our
Besides.
cute sports mascot, she really should be helping us out.
I would appreciate it greatly if she called off the search for Francis. He'll make himself known eventually with his pestering, and instead supplement the city guard and keep peace and calm within the city. There's looting in the commons, and right now we need to be unified more than ever.
We'll clean up your mess if you let us take the fifth.
The
You
fifth?
won't have to testify against yourself in a court of law.
Oh no, whatever we stop from being stolen, we get to keep a fifth of it.
Oh.
You know, that's-
Your adorable childlike lisp made it difficult.
Yeah, I'll agree to this. Beggars can't be choosers. But never
Excellent.
mind the owing me a favor. This is just a fee now. I
Congratulations.
mean, never mind me owing you a favor after this.
You owe me favors for much more than that. You took me away and abandoned me all over again. I had to turn to thievery just to survive in this city when you all vanished. Please.
We're all
letters.
orphans here, lady. Every single one of us.
I wrote letters.
I could turn her into a cockroach and stomp on her.
No, don't be like that.
No.
You've already
Jeez,
killed
this is
one
Queen
NPC.
Curiosity all over again.
Actually, her I did plan for Uthia to get kind of bitter about you guys. But anyway.
Bitter, hardly knew her.
What?
Good night, folks.
She's 10.
Well, that's my
Joey.
turn, free.
Good night forever.
Alright, the
Good
thieves,
night, because now you're in prison.
the
I'm putting
thieves
it-
are being rounded up to act as crowd control. It'll take about a round or so of turnaround to get the message out, but it's done.
Have you ever been in a grave?
That said, anything else you plan to do?
Me? No, that's my round.
Algernon. Let me...
Algernon.
Whoa. Well, one of those hit.
Yeah.
So,
Have I taken damage, or is this all just like...
I am actually
What?
going to have you take a little damage over time when it hits, yeah. But nothing major.
Okay.
2,000 damage.
9 damage?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not insta-critting you, but given that these could start
Okay, he's
adding
just-
up...
He just, like, swings and punches me off, and I'm just...
I was going to say he just grabbed you and flung you while he stood, but that works too.
Okay, yeah.
Your move.
But I'm hardly phased by that. So he doesn't really seem like he has much to say.
Nope, he
Other
is
than
just trying to cause terror before his boss shows up.
Do I see, like, Joey and his people flying in here?
Yes, you do.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Is there...
Honk!
I
Am I missing anything?
say... I'm going to say... As long as Gibnaf is leading the people of Bonerton, as long as Joey is leading the guard to keep the people safe, there's nothing you people can do. And that's also intended to be a hint at Joey that perhaps he should be on crowd control.
Okay.
Because things are
Way
going
ahead of you.
And then as you honk the bike horn, you've attached to
As I honk the battle bike horn,
What
you
even
see
was
that I've already split off a small regiment of the horses.
Are these horses? What are they?
Not just horses. They are
Horses.
they're like black obsidian colored
the
horses.
Do you guys
Like,
hear that?
Yeah.
What?
Sort of
that
like
cute?
kind of like the color of night, and they are carried by giant mystical eagles.
Arctic timber wolves on top of the eagles. We can just have the Thomas Kincaid painting force sweeping in with a giant American flag, sweeping it over the city. God.
This is a pretty good mental image.
Anyway,
Yes.
see, I need a cool attack to do on him this round.
Okay.
But you're already dead.
Let's just dragon breath. That'll be cool.
That's true. That will do something.
Magyar can play that up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. That's what it sounds like when I acid on someone.
Wow. All over him.
Ah.
His eyes continue to glow as his face melts away from the onslaught of acid.
I figured it was some.
And it sounds a little something like this.
Acid.
God damn it.
Oh,
But it's
Skeeter,
Skeeter
why
shows-
are you coming?
To rally the troops.
Oh my god.
You've ruined our cinematic moment forever, Wolf.
This isn't. Skater. This isn't